Alright, guys, I'm about to hit you with some news that is hot off the presses. The New York Giants have just announced they are benching Eli Manning for their upcoming game against the Oakland Raiders this Sunday. I mean, this is huge, huge. I'm talking big, big news. I mean, Eli Manning has been the starting quarterback for every single game since mid-season back in 2004. So we're talking 13 seasons of Eli Manning starting every game for this franchise. During this same span, he's ripped the hearts out of Patriots Nation twice and won 2 Super Bowls. The first in 2008 and I believe the second back in 2012. And he's a 4-time Pro Bowler. Now we know he's led the league in interceptions 3 times. He throws a lot of picks. He had 20 picks back in 2007, 25 picks in 2010, and then he saved his best effort, 27 picks for the 2013 season. So, look, Eli Manning has not been a stranger to controversy in his years starting for the New York Giants, but to see him bench just tells you just how low this New York Giants team has fallen off. Because here's the sad part. This is the really sad part that I myself am still struggling to understand here. They benched him in favor of Geno Smith. Geno Smith, guys. Yes, that guy that used to play for the New York Jets. New York Jets, when he started out his rookie year, yeah, it's his rookie season, but this is a guy that threw 12 touchdowns to 21 interceptions. Well, I'm looking at Eli Manning's stats right now, and I've never seen such a down year. So I don't know how you go with the player like Geno Smith here. I mean, Geno Smith has never shown you any upside. And even if you think that Eli Manning is kind of cutting it close towards the end of his career, he's tailing off, he's on the steep downhill decline right now. That's still a higher mountain. That is the high ground compared to Geno Smith. So I don't get it. Just shows me that Bob McAdoo has probably lost control. He's just throwing things up against the wall right now, trying to see what sticks. I think he's in over his head. I pretty much would expect the New York Giants organization as a whole to just clean house. You know, I don't know what this means for Odell Beckham Jr. going forward. I don't know if he would even want to re-sign with this franchise. I mean, besides the fact that they let him get away with just about anything and everything these days, I mean, what other motivation would the kid have to want to sign on long-term with this franchise? So, I don't know, guys. I just thought I'd share my reaction with you guys here. I don't believe it. I mean, as a Cowboys fan, I'm used to watching these teams, battle it out in the NFC East. And, one thing that I thought was just a sure thing you can always put your money on. Eli Manning was going to be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. He's been the most consistent thing in that division for 12, 13 years now. So it's just a complete shock to me. And before I get on out of here, I just gotta say this, as if this dumpster fire wasn't out of hand already in New York. Talk about the Cowboys also having a little dumpster fire on their own. These two teams, for their upcoming matchup, just got flexed out. Now, when do you hear a Cowboys matchup getting flexed out? But that just goes to show, that just tells you how bad the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys have been this year. Just tells you how disappointing that they've been this year and how nobody's really looking forward to watching that matchup. And that was always the matchup that the NFL could count on to grab ratings, but that's just not the case this year. And a lot of it has to do with Ben McAdoo, Jason Garrett, Eli Manning, Ezekiel Elliott, Roger Goodell. I mean, we're going to have a lot to talk about in the upcoming weeks, but for now, man, I just wanted to give my reaction on the Eli Manning benching. Sad, sad news when you're getting benched in favor of Geno Smith. They should have done this at the end of the season, because I don't see any pluses, any positive things that can come out of Geno Smith ending the season as your starting quarterback for the New York Giants. They should have at least let Eli Manning get out of New York with his dignity, but they can't even do that. Just a complete dumpster fire there.